The very best fight that could possibly be made between two full-time 154-pounders is going down this Saturday night as Canelo Alvarez and Erislandy Lara square off live on Showtime pay-per-view. And the man who's putting it all together, who also just happens to be the newest inductee into the International Boxing Hall of Fame, joins us on the line right now. Oscar De La Hoya. How are you doing, Oscar?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Good, good, good. Well, obviously we had a chance
right.
to catch up when we were in Canastota for the induction ceremony. And, you know, obviously you're always smiling. You're a pretty happy guy generally. But I have to say, when you stepped onto the stage for the first time during the opening ceremonies on the Thursday, you seemed to light up when you saw all of the other legendary fighters. That might have been the happiest I've ever seen you.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, it's a validation of all the hard work over the years that one does. I remember waking up when I was 10 years old at 4:30 in the morning, running around the cemetery to get in shape for my next Golden Gloves fights. You know, it's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work, and so being inducted into the Hall of Fame, it's a validation that, you know what, you did okay inside the ring.
Well, let's talk about your current job as a promoter and the fight this Saturday. You said that this wasn't your first choice of fight for Canelo Alvarez. What about the fight against Erislandy Lara made you hesitant at first? Was it that you thought Lara was particularly dangerous for him, or was it the fact that Lara is a Cuban fighter who might not be as recognizable as other guys at 154, and maybe that's a little bit difficult for you to promote?
These are the exact same fights that the promoters don't want to make, because they're so dangerous for the star fighter to go up there and think, wow, he can lose. But these are the exact same fights that I want to make, that Golden Boy Promotions wants to make, because these are the best fighting the best. This is what the fans deserve, and this is what boxing from now on will be with Golden Boy Promotions. The fans want to see the best, and it's our obligation, it's our duty to deliver the best, and Saturday night is no exception. Saturday night you will see the best 154-pounders in the world today facing up, and it's going to be a great fight.
Now, Canelo has said that this fight is personal and that he kind of put his foot down and said he wanted to fight Erislandy Lara. Did you ever encounter this kind of situation in your fighting career where maybe your promoter and your management wanted you to fight a certain fighter, but you wanted personally to fight someone else?
Well, in my career, I never said no. I just fought against everybody. I fought against the very best. But we're seeing the exact same thing with Canelo Alvarez. He just wants to fight the very best, period. He's not afraid of anybody. He's not thinking about, well, what if I lose? No, he's thinking about being great. And to be great, you have to fight the best. You have to be able to take risks. And that's what we're going to see Saturday night. We're going to see risks. And when you see risks, you're going to see knockouts. And from top to bottom, the card is just terrific with Mauricio Herrera, the great return of Abner Maris, with Juanma Lopez. It's going to be terrific.
Well, 2 fights ago, Canelo fought the very best in Floyd Mayweather, and he did lose, but his popularity hasn't seemed to decline at all. Is that an indication to boxing promoters that you can match top fighters a little bit tougher, and that maybe losses shouldn't be taken as seriously as they are right now?
What fighters and what promoters and what managers have to realize is that the loss doesn't matter. It depends how you lose. It depends how you take it. You know, you take a look at the UFC, for instance. You have fighters that are 9-8, you know, who are fighting main events, but they're giving us great fights. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, taking the risk and not being afraid. The public knows when they see talent, when they see great fights, that's all they want to see. So we have to stop thinking that if one fighter loses, that their career is over. On the contrary, a fighter who loses and fights with heart and passion is a winner.
Well, this fight, as you mentioned, is going to be dangerous. It is going to be tricky for Canelo. So lastly, Oscar, if you were in Canelo's corner on Saturday night, what advice would you be giving him as to how to handle Erislandy Lara?
Pressure, 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 punches, combinations. Don't let him breathe. Just make it the fight of your life.
Well, best of luck with the promotion this weekend, and enjoy the fights on Saturday, Oscar.
I will. Thank you.